exercise we can do while we're stuck inside waiting for the rinks to reopen. This here is a flip skill exercise. What I've got here is I got 3 cones set up. This is sort of my starting point. Then I have 2 cones, one at 75 feet out and one at 100 feet out. And those represent the 75-foot flip is a flip from a 1 face-off from your defender over the head of the opposing D and inside the zone, inside the blue. That's the 75-footer. The 100-footer is a flip from your goal line out across the red line, clearing the zone. So that's what we want to work up to eventually. But the first thing we want to do is sort of get our accuracy dialed in, because a lot of times you just see people just fire it. They just flip it just in that general direction, and we want to really be able to hit a target with our flips. And also, getting the height right is tricky. A lot of people don't flip high enough. They just flip to the target and don't realize they've got to get over the arm of an outstretched defender. And also, you can't just throw it up super high, because that's a good way to get distance, but there's a roof on the rink that limits it. And also, like a fly ball in baseball, if you put more height on it than you need, you're going to allow the opponents extra time to converge underneath it and take your ball away. So the minimum height in order to get the accuracy that you want. So the first thing we're going to do, before we worry too much about those targets, is kind of warm up and try to accurately hit a close target. So we want to hit a target and then move further and further away. So I'm shooting for my cone there, trying to get 8-9 feet of loft on it. And so one of the keys to this is that the flip is a 2-part motion. What did you just do? Okay, so now we're ready to flip at our longer distance target. And a couple quick reminders here. One is that your strongest flip is going to come from the backhand side of your body. Your forehand flips are okay for short distances, but your strong flip is on your backhand side. Other thing is that the long flip is a 2-stage motion. Part of it is driving the stick under the ball and getting the loft on it. If you just do that, you're going to just fling it straight up in the air and it's not going to go far. So the second component is the forward toss of it. That's why when you see people flip, it doesn't just look like digging a shovel full of snow into the air. The ball's just going to go straight up. There is an up component that's usually like combined with a step, so there's also a forward component to it. Okay? So let's see if we can hit our 75 and 100-foot targets with a few balls. So I'm out to 75 with those, but I've obviously got some work to do. Ideally, you want them to land within about a 6-foot diameter of that cone, because that's the range that your teammate can pick them up on the run without having to readjust to the ball. So you eventually want to be able to get within a 3-foot radius of each of those cones out there.
I think your phone just died. I can't see.